The goal for this podcast is to better our understanding through conversation. Communication is one of the easiest, yet hardest things to do. Whether that's communication of feelings, thoughts, or opinions. But through communication, new perspectives begin to take place. Throughout the various topics and opinions discussed on this podcast, we hope that we can add value, understanding, and a few laughs to your day. Thank you for listening, and enjoy the show.
Before I played that clip, right? Let's just say you were coming into this whole open, open mic thing, just being open-minded and just willing to answer a question that I asked, and the question that I may have asked you was, what do you think you would rather prefer, a hotel or a Airbnb? What would you have probably said?
Definitely going for the Airbnb.
You hands down, I'm going hotel.
Hotel? Why?
Because this situation, we actually been in a situation similar to this.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, down in Tampa.
What happened?
So my brother-in-law, him, my wife, and their sister. So it was the three siblings. They came together and they said, hey, we're going to try to get an Airbnb, and, we're going to try to, just hang out and, just do a little family thing, in Tampa.
Right.
Instead of getting a hotel. And so he looked into it in the Airbnb, my wife, she was talking about it and she was like, it's real nice, this, that, and other. It has a pool, it has, 3 rooms, 4, I can't remember. But it was nice.
Yeah.
We got there to the location and I don't know, I just kind of I felt kind of strange. It's crazy because it was just like weird stuff happening on this particular trip going to Tampa.
Leading up to it?
Yeah, and it just kind of like my sense and vibe for the trip, I just wasn't feeling it. It's like, immediately you see the cameras, they had this was prior to COVID.
Yeah.
So, you had the, what is it called? Like the Ring or whatever type of cameras,
Or the doorbells and stuff like that? Yeah.
So inside, I guess it was a camera inside as well. And so, the kids, we had our children and we getting ready to go into the pool or whatever, and we just started coming across weird stuff. Next thing you know, long story short, we was asked to leave.
Why? Was there a reason for it?
Well, they didn't give a reason that made sense. I'll say that, but it ultimately boiled down to, at the end of the day, putting everything, putting all of the, the context clues together and just trying to make sense of the matter. Which in this situation there is no sensibility, so to speak, in this situation. But my wife's brother's name is Charles.
Right.
So you see a name like Charles, and a lot of times
it don't raise no questions
at all.
Right.
At all. Again, you go, but we got a great one coming.
Right.
A great family. We don't. We don't have to. I wonder if this woman probably started looking and seeing these colored folk in this house and said, you know what?
I don't feel
my eyes are not leaving this screen. Right? It's like watching us like TV. Mm-hmm. I wonder if we were just being watched like TV. Then after a while, she just couldn't stomach it no more. Just got to go.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. She didn't give you no reason on that.
Man, look here, man. You in Georgia, man? Georgia is an at-will state, meaning that they can fire you, and honestly, they don't even have to give you a reasoning behind them firing you. They could just fire you.
This is from Fine Law website. It happens more often than people would like. The boss can call an employee to an office for a meeting, during the meeting, she informs the employee that they're fired. The employee is given no explanation. His protest that he's doing good work and that he has no disciplinary problems are ignored. Can the employer do this? Typically, yes, because at-will laws. What are at-will laws? In Georgia, most workers are usually regarded as employees at will. This means that employees work at the will of the employer, and the employer can fire the worker at any time for any reason, just about and without any notice. Essentially, a worker can be terminated for a good reason, a bad reason, or for no reason at all. But with that, I could see that too with the housing, because it's their house at the end of the day, so they could say
it's their property.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Any reason. That's crazy though, man. Like, especially like with that Fantasia thing. I was listening to a book, and he was talking about, it was a admiral a Navy admiral. He was talking about how making his bed, you know, it all boils down to something as simple as making your bed. All boils down to pride. And I was thinking to myself, like, why do black people take shoes and sneakers so serious? And then it kind of makes me think like it boils down to pride because, you know, so much has been thrown down and taken, and it's like something so simple as sneakers, keeping them clean, keeping them fresh, is a sense of pride. You know what I'm saying? Something so simple.
You know what's interesting? Minus the shoes, minus the clothes. What's the next thing that our people hold like dearly to us? Like it's almost like if you ain't knew no better, bruh, and it's the closest thing you're gonna get to property for a lot of us. Think about it for a second now.
Definitely,
the block, also known as the corner. On the corners, bro, you see the most activity on the corner. But who's mostly on the corner?
Us, streetwalkers.
It's us.
You know what I'm saying?
It's always us holding down the corner.
That's true.
Holding down the corner. Why is that? What isn't it? What isn't the corner?
What isn't the corner? Say that again.
What isn't the corner to us?
I could give you about a lot of what isn't it.
Okay,
because it's like for me, like the hangout. You know what I'm saying? It's the place that you get the most action. It's a place where you can make money. Showcase.
It's a place you can make money, right?
Right.
And it's the place you can die.
Definitely.
So the corner can give us and the corner can take us. We believe we have ownership of the corner.
Right.
So now you got a turf war at the corner. Now this ain't your brother. This my turf. We'll start with a pride, you know, a pride of lions or whatever.
Yeah.
What happens is this here. The alpha male, somehow, some way, like let's just say you die. Whatever male wind up getting with that, you know, that lioness, they go ahead and they have cubs. But before they have cubs, the first order that male lion is going to do, he's going to kill all of the young cubs. Of the pre-existing lion, he gonna eradicate all of them. They got to go. Why? Because it's always that lingering in the back of your mind. First of all, this ain't mine, and at the end of the day, it could turn around and be my demise. At the end of the day, kill all of them. Start over from scratch. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you think about it, we fall in love with the corner, right? We find our boys on the corner. We find our family members on the corner. You know what I'm saying?
We got a crew now.
Yeah, we got a whole family set up.
Right.
But then our outsider come in. So first, now how can he make a name? It's got to be something, man. He got to mess around, and it's got to be credible. It's got to be impactful. So if he take out the alpha male on that corner, now let's say I take him out, man. I could lay claim to all this.
Like with coaching too, like when a new coach come in, he usually like
clean
get rid of
house.
the whole.
Yeah.
Do you think it's different? Like, do you think it's any different than what we do on the corner than versus what they do in corporate, or what they do? Do you think they just call it a different name?
See, that's the interesting thing. See, it's funny you said it. You know, honestly, I don't think it is. Because what we call it in corporate America, it's a dog eat dog world.
Right.
The same thing, you know, man, it's cutthroat at the top. And it's often mentioned what, you know, some of the things that happen at the top and how certain people, man, broke their own mama back and then stepped on their grandma back to get to the next level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, but it's cold.
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy.
cold. And they say what? Well, somebody had to be the sacrifice. And it's like, and that's it, the sacrifices. In order for certain people to get into certain positions of power, a sacrifice has to be made. And they're willing to give the sacrifice of whoever sometimes, just, you know, and that's how cold-blooded it is.
Right. Like doing business. We're just talking, right? So like doing business, man, like I think that it's certain ways you could do business because you got people that do business like that.
That's
to where it's strictly business. And then I think it's cool. I think it's business to where you could do business with your friends or you could do people that you're close with. It ain't even got to be a contractual agreement because y'all on the same page. Y'all got the same moral compass. Y'all got the same goal in mind and come from the same principles and backgrounds. So I think it's like, you know, one tries to... It's weird to me, man, because I agree with you wholeheartedly that it's definitely that cutthroat type of business. I also agree that it's also that business that a handshake is still valid to this day. You know what I'm saying?
There's supposed to be agreement.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
when you don't see that happening, it's because, number one, the pride is taken out. When you take pride away or you put your pride aside, then to be honest with you, you can accomplish anything together, because nobody's coming in with a prideful mentality or, coming in a hostile takeover got to happen or, it's just, you can build more, you can accrue more together.
No, I think 100% with that, man. And even in our community, man, collaboration or like mergers, I think that's like something that's like still people are starting to catch on to it now in our community. But I feel like it's been going on forever. Like business do it all the time. Merge together, collab together, do certain things together. And I think we need to take that more into business, especially like with black-owned business, shopping black. Or even it could just be just growing your business, man. Like linking up with other people. Yo, you got distribution. You make shirts. I got the online thing. Let's do something together. You know what I'm saying? I got an online audience. You got a hand-to-hand business. How about I take some of your shirts, we split the profits and do it like that? You know what I mean? But I think a lot of times in our community too, it's still prevalent that like we kind of want to stronghold something. We don't really want to share information.
See, what is strongholding? It's you want to keep it all to yourself because you feel like if it's to you, nobody can take it from you.
Or it's my bad, not to cut you off. Mm-hmm. I think that too, and a sense of a scarcity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lack of
it'll make you feel like it's more valuable if you hold it. Mm-hmm. You hold the key, you hold all the cards. Also getting back to the corner thing too that I was getting ready to forget. We talked about it like the psychology of the corner, right? It's just the connection to the corner is a connection to the land that we feel we never had. Some of us feel like we'll never have. So it's like now all of a sudden it's crazy, with the corners also. They also involve public display. If you think about it, it's front and center for everybody to see a lot of times. So now you think about 100 years ago, front and center for everybody to see. What is it mimicking?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The same type of behavior.
A lot of trauma get recycled.
That's what it is, man. And it starts. That's what I'm saying. And we drawn to the corner. So the thing that gets me, you can have women out there, man, that's street walking on the corner. And then you can have their pimps on the corner. But then you can have, I can't say I have a disdain for this because I understand the thought process behind, the thought process behind it somewhat, but I still don't like it. You can have certain people. You have certain people with their parents out there. They'll put their child on the corner to sell waters, and you see them, kind of away, but they right there close enough to see their child out there on a hot summer day selling waters and stuff like that. And some can look at it and say, okay, well, they teaching them work ethic. Well, yeah, but why it has to be on the corner though? True. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Then you see car wash signs. Where are they located? On the corner. It's front and center for everybody to see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like we're taught this stuff. It's like it's already wired in us to, we gonna make something happen. Let's go to the corner. Why that's the, you know what I'm saying? Like the default is the corner.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm going to hustle. Where I'm gonna be at.
Right.
The brother posted on the pole. The pole is well, right there on the corner.
I don't know how to change the mentality. Nobody really exposed to other information. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it just get recycled, which is crazy. I think like as far as like breaking out of that though, like how do you what's some strategies? Like, do you have any strategies of breaking that? Because I think
I think, man, sometimes, well, it's not even a case of sometimes. In order to break anything, you got to be bold in your approach. You can't break anything with, coming to it with, if you're going to break your fear from running from a dog, you can't just sit there and you see the dog, oh my God, he's coming. Oh, cool, Joe. Cool. Right. No, you got to be bold. No. Oh, look at you talking to me? Right. You know what I'm saying? No. Go home. You know what I'm saying? Dog jump back, flinch, because now all of a sudden you're speaking with power. Mm-hmm. That's how you have to do. Like, man, and the same thing is it applies for like, in life, like being bullied. A lot of times people get bullied because they don't say anything.
They don't stand up.
Yeah, and people people see it. Oh man, I'm about to run it. I'm about to run it up. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to run it up.
Yeah, he looked like a charge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but the thing about the moment you say no, and a lot of time why you do catch the backlash or something is because you started too late. A lot of times, the first time somebody come and they try you, a lot of times, you got to speak up then. If you don't say nothing then, for example, I'm going to paraphrase. For example, like in a relationship, if you get with a young lady and then on your first date, you sitting around here, man, you know, and you then bought her the whole restaurant. Then
right.
From that point, that's how you started off. Understand it's going to have to be on that same level or bigger from here on out. Time. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. Bro,
it starts on you and then finish.
Exactly, bro. You a scholarship now. Just understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, funny. But no, like it's the truth though.
It is though.
And I'm not saying brothers don't get out there and don't try to whine and down your girl. I'm not saying that. But if you starting out that way, bro, special occasions, boy, they about to be extra special now. Because not everybody and their grandma, especially not everybody want to blast stuff on social media. People not paying attention to you. What are you going to do today? Right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, don't set yourself up for that stuff. And let it be genuine and from the heart. And, you know, from that point, man, you can always build upon something that comes from the heart because it's organic. You know what I'm saying?
That's a perfect word for it. You know what I'm saying? Being organic.
Yeah. In order to stop something like that, you got to be bold, man. You got to be bold. So, like, for example, if you're a part of a organization or whether that organization be now all of a sudden, I'm thinking about like youth football, youth basketball, stuff like that. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to set up shop on the corner, a car wash, and we advertising on the corner. Somebody need to stop and just ask, hey, question for you. Why we got to do it on the corner?
Right.
That's how we doing it. Exactly. So then after that, you further challenge them. So just because we've been doing it that way, who's to say that's the right way to do it? Like, that's the best way to do it. Well, what you getting at? And then at that point in time, you got an opportunity to get the wheel turning a lot of time.
I think, that's big, bro. I think it's too, like, the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, we, like, black culture is so strong, and we adopt the culture to the T without expanding outside the culture too. Like, I think it's okay to, I wouldn't say mimic, but I don't think it's okay to observe how other cultures do it and take away the good, leave the bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, especially business practices, even family practices, man. It's a lot of different things we can learn from looking outside. And, you know, me personally, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with observing something that's outside and noticing how other people, if it's other cultures that are thriving in areas that we aren't, and you feel like it's detrimental, like you said with the corner, all right, cool. How do other people, how do other cultures or other people get money? Like, how do they, what is it called? Donate. What are some donation
that's what I'm about to
strategies
say, like,
that they use?
My question is, and I got a question for you, bro. Just like, think about it. Not that I'm trying to compare ourselves to them and them to us. It has nothing to do with that. But like you saying, what's the most successful way to do? Now that's what I do want to.
That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah, like what's the most successful way to do something? Like, do you ever see Caucasian people on the corner like selling, like trying to sell a car wash on the corner or whatever? Do you see that? Like it's crazy. Like the only time that I may see a Caucasian person on the corner, and I'm talking about is rare. Doing tax time. And they be up there having a little twirling on thing when they up there, the signs about tax,
right.
But a lot of...
But that's for a business too, a storefront.
You know what I'm saying? It is. Right. It is. But even with that, the majority of the people that I see, the majority are us.
Yeah, right.
With a clown suit on over there, spinning it right on the corner.
That's real.
Like, bro.
I think that's a good point. And then too, like, I think they collaborate with businesses, like Girl Scouts. What do you mostly see them in front of if they selling cookies?
In front of Walmart. So I feel like even if it's something you go talk to a general manager about, like, hey, I could split a certain percentage of the proceeds that we receive from it, or you could sponsor this and we'll put you on a, you know what I'm saying? It's certain ways that you can strategize, but that takes
and negotiate.
It takes a business mindset.
Right.
But the problem, and that's one thing about our people a lot of times, we call ourselves trying to eliminate the middleman. I ain't trying to pay them nothing.
That's real, bro.
So it's like, real, man, bro. But because of that, you think about it, because of that, it limits what we could potentially 100%. Be. And we always thinking about what we're not going to get because now we got to pay them. Mm-hmm. But, in essence, them people go about their business and they say, okay, we're going to treat this like business. We willing to give you a portion. And, hey, and okay, in return, what we got? One of the best seats in the house.
Come on, man.
Because Walmart,
no advertisement either.
Walmart, it sells itself.
Come on, man.
Everybody and their mama coming to Walmart. Right, it's like Wally's World is Wally's World.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. But we'll sit up there and we'll go. We might be. Our bags might be to the liquor store.
Bro, that's real, man. That's funny, man, that you say that. I think too, like. You said, it goes back to what I said about the scarcity mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to hold on to every little penny, and I feel like to build a good business, sometimes you may have to. I was about to say that you may have to give a little bit extra on the front end.
That's an investment.
Come on, man.
That's the business setup. It's like we don't look at it like that, bro. We like, bro. Really don't, man. I'm talking about, man. But the crazy part about it, man. Now let's blow this. Let's blow the whole picture up, right? Social media wise, a lot of times. What if certain people mastered on social media, man, that blow up with these pictures and stuff? They've mastered the art of angles. Right. They've mastered the art of scenery. Mm-hmm. Eye candy, everything. So a lot of times, now if we look at this in I'm talking about real time, right? If your back is to the liquor store and you got a sign up here. First of all, the sign don't even look professional.
Nah, it don't. It ain't stenciled. Man, it's just written in Sharpie.
Man, look.
Some letters bigger than the other. It's hard to hit. It's hard to see it as you pass by.
Matter of fact, we gonna make this even deeper. We gonna make it even deeper. We going here today. We going here.
Hey, man.
Why the sign don't look no better than the homeless person that created their sign? And they on the corner too.
Right, bro.
So the imagery looks terrible.
Come on, man.
Terrible.
The presentation is horrible.
Now, okay, at that point in time, that's like, bro, you supplying samples.
Right.
You asking somebody, please come and eat of this dish.
All right. The box all dirty. It's got grease spots.
The presentation looks terrible. Terrible. Right. And we ask, please come support us. Come and, please come and have a sit down. Come on, bro. Like, hey, we the best cooks in the city.
Come on, man. And then but
y'all cooking looking like that?
It just don't look good.
And in the background, like I say, man, that's the liquor store there. Mm-hmm. So wait a minute. So we supposed to donate to y'all. Y'all might be turning around going back in there and buying liquor and not even putting
what my money going to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What am I investing in?
Exactly.
That's real, bro.
So it's like, bro, these are the things we got to really think about. And it's interest. There's like a New Year segment here, and it's just to renew our minds.
Renew our minds.
So
man.
it's like
on.
that's
what
we got to do.
Into it. That's learn from 2023, carrying it. Exactly, 2024.
Man. Come on, the investment in stencils would be beautiful.
Right,
like man. That might be the first investment.
And you go for the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Dollar Tree. It ain't even got to be a huge investment.
How about let's start with a committee?
Come on, man.
Let's do that.
All right, how can we do this?
I'm gonna tell you, together. Man, I'm gonna tell you something else about that. The committees don't do well either because now it's all about who over what.
Right.
What's my title? We got the title. The title.
I thought we was doing this for the business.
I thought this for the kids.
Come on, man.
And now all of a sudden, we can't even get together on one accord to have a committee for what it is. Anyway, the whole argument about to start over that.
Right.
We can't even get past that part.
Come on, man. Even uniforms, like uniformity. Like it ain't like some things like that. It's a little bit more maybe investment, but it could be something as simple as everybody wear black shirts. Everybody wear white
Somebody
shirts.
coming out there with white pants on.
Come on, man. Hey. It's like little simple stuff that can like really, you know what I'm saying, at least make it get the ball rolling in the right direction. And I don't know, man. It's like, I think I don't know, the whole business practice thing, don't get me wrong, man. Business is, especially if you don't come from it, you don't have no really like entry into it, it could be kind of like difficult to even wrap your mind around like, man, I'm comparing the whole thing, like I'm trying to get here, but I'm only here. but it's simple little stuff that we could kind of pull from other places. Like you said, what was the word? What was the phrase you said? What's the most successful way we could do this?
Yeah,
at the level we at.
That's it.
Because everybody had to start somewhere.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Everybody started from somewhere, man.
That's it. That's it. It's like, man, what's the most successful foundation that we can build upon?
Come on, bro. Committee.
That's it.
Let's start a committee.
Yeah, that's it.
We might not be able to go sell anything this Saturday.
You're right. And
let's have a meeting.
And it's another thing, man. When we want to start a committee, we want to have 10 people on a committee. First of all, that's already a problem. Yeah, it's too many. It's too many people involved.
Yep.
It's like, man, how you cooking in a small kitchen and you got 10 people in there?
Yep. That's it, bro.
First of all, you asking for disappointment and outrage.
That's it, man.
My grandma always say, it's too many hands in the pot. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And automatically, that's an issue. So it's like, man, hey.
Who got the best handwriting? You gonna do the signs.
Bingo. Not somebody.
That's your only job.
Not somebody upset because I know I can. Brenda, you just. matter of fact, Brenda, you know, now that I think about it, nah, Brenda, you don't need to. No, you don't need to. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the writing. But you a brainchild, Brenda. You come how about you?
Design.
Exactly. See, it's everybody could be used in different ways.
You product design. Come on.
Exactly. It's like, man, everybody got gifts and they got abilities that they can bring into this thing, and we can,
I think that'll help the whole like Shop Black, like that whole movement. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm behind it, man. But we gotta have some type of
infrastructure.
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro.
Look it up real quick.
Infrastructure, the basic physical and the organizational structure and facilities, buildings, roads, power supplies needed for the operation of a society or enterprise.
Okay. Enterprise was the last thing that came out your mouth. Go back to the first thing in that series.
The basic physical and organizational structures and facilities, i.e. buildings, roads, power supplies.
Let's go at the i.e. What are they?
Buildings.
Stop. Take the S off. What you got?
Building,
right? Mm-hmm. So that's the first thing popped in my mind with infrastructure. Building.
Right.
So check this out. What are we trying to do?
We're trying to build, man.
We build in. Build in.
That's real, though. That's real. We got to build from in.
That's it.
Within, man. That's real, though, man.
Build in. So building, we look at it, you don't think about the process to building something. Like if I ask you right now to look up the definition of building.
The process or business of constructing something. That's real, though, man, because a lot of times we just want to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's real big, too. Like, you have to start with you got to know what you're building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of questions that you got to ask. Like, what you building? Why you building it?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And what people fail to realize, and that's the thing, man, a lot of times you get a lot of people, man, in life that, boy, hey, I tell you what, boy, this a prime location right here to put up a building.
Right.
Nobody even think about what has to happen beneath ground before a building can even go up.
100%.
And you don't know if, first of all, your plans might even get terminated because of what's underneath the ground. So that might not even make it. That might not even make it past go.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
might have to go back to the drawing board.
Go back to the drawing board. Buildings are constructed from a board,
from a blueprint.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to design it.
That's 100% true, man. And a lot of times, I think too, we just say stuff that sound good, like, "Man, we need to do that. We need to do that. We could sell plates," and like nothing wrong with selling plates, but it's like, okay, let's say you're good at barbecuing. You know what I'm saying? Look up the low. You can even look up local barbecue. Even you could set up a meeting, maybe. Even if you can't get there, but like talk to your local businesses that are thriving. You know what I'm saying? The people that you know, like, yo,
that's been there for
Phyllis
a while.
And you know what I'm saying, Louis.
Phyllis and Sons.
You know, Phyllis and Sons, man, they've been doing their thing for a little. Your grandma used to shop there. I mean, she remember when they first started, and it's like, okay, who got a connection with that? Can I talk to them, or like, hey, can we set up a meeting, or can I just go in the store and just ask some questions, things like that? It's like, when we start to think and we go to the drawing board, then we start to figure out ways to implement. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Even more.
And it's like true. Thinking about just hitting the street corner and just throwing up some signs and bringing some stuff to it. It sound good because it's like, yo, we could just do that right now. It's easy to do, and it's good. It's a good intentions, bad judgment type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's always gonna be limited.
Right.
It's like, and that's the thing. And I'm not saying. It's a saying also that they say go big or go home.
Yeah.
eventually our thought process is eventually we trying to go home anyways. Like for real, bro, it's like, real, bro. And that's the thing, we don't. So in a sense, I guess we are successful to a degree if you think about it.
Right.
But it's like we limit our own success because we like, man, I don't even want it to be big. Look, we just trying to hit this corner for a couple hours, and we out.
Hit a lick. I feel like that's where that come in. Hit a lick. And we get these little terms. That's what I'm talking about. The culture, bro. The culture throw these little words in there that people adopt, and we so invested in it. Hit a lick, bro. About to get this bag, and it's like it's so short term. You know what I'm saying? Super short term, man.
It was never, and that's the thing. Get rich quick. That's what we on. A come up, a quick come up, man. And so it's like, So it's like, bro, hey, I'm trying to get a quickie tonight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, but eventually we always go back to the corner. Like, bro, like, man, hey, we got, man, we got to come up with this money now. We trying to go out of town, man. And so what we gonna do? I don't know what you got. What you got in mind? And then I guess everybody waiting for that one person to say it because what's coming. We got to do some fundraising. I guess what you got in mind though? Hey, we hit the corner, man. We gonna go ahead and. Hey, we gonna go ahead and we gonna wash some cars today, I guess. It's like, man, and that's the crazy part because even with it, you would think we still gonna have to pay something if we go and wash cars, and if it's going down close to the corner, we still using somebody else's water.
Yeah, true.
So it's like you still got to, if you go again. Man, go big or go home, bro. Again, we just trying to go home anyway. So it's like, hey, and that's the thing. If we could come up with, and let's make this clear. We're not trying to knock nobody.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Nobody,
maybe they get the wrong idea. But
we ain't trying to knock nobody for coming up, even if it's a quick come up. Because to be honest with you, it's really if you think about it, it's cunning. It's clever. But let's think about if we actually put a little more thought into it. You can actually come up with something that's not just a seasonal thing, depending upon the fact that, okay, we need to fundraise because we don't have the money for this. So what if we just came up with something that say, hey, we can always have this business going on. It's always a need for this. Right. So let's actually sit down and think about this for a second and strategize and put this thing together. Cause you think about it, man. Again, just maximizing the opportunity that's presented be successful.
That's it. How can we make this?
Shoot, because Girl Scouts, man, matter of fact, next month will be here before you know it. And guess what? I bet you they already been at the drawing board. Right. They got a new cookie coming out. The new cookie speak for itself. Right. Have you seen Girl Scouts go out there and actually advertise on TV?
Nah. They got a commercial?
No, I'm asking.
That's true.
So it's
and they always in high demand.
And it's a system that's proven, tried and I'm telling you, tried and true.
That's true, man.
They're gonna be. Where to find them, man.
Right.
Hey, I need to get I need some of them cookies. They're gonna be at Walmart. Just find a Walmart.
That's real, man. I'm just like, it's just, man. For me, man, it's like for me. I'm thinking about every time I hear Girl Scouts, I think about uniform. They all in uniform, man. Everybody look the same. They on the same page.
And you know
got
what else,
bro? Badges, got the hats, the dresses.
You know what else too, bro? I just got to think about this, man. Do you ever see, with the Girl Scouts, do you ever see any men out there, man?
I don't think, nah.
But then you a lot of times, man, you'll see on the corner, you'll see, and I ain't saying nothing wrong, but I'm just saying, just look at it. It's on the corner, a lot of times you see men pimping women, or you see some mamas have their kids out there on the corner. On the corner, the role models you find on the corner. Let's just take those role models off the corner.
Right.
And for example, put them in front of a Walmart. Mm-hmm. And we say, okay, look, we're going to dress for success today. Dress for success, because that's what we was taught when we go on a job interview, which that's becoming a lost art too. They say you should dress like you want to, like you coming for the job, like you want to take that job. You dress like you are the person for the job. But we come up there a lot of time, man. It's bro, pants sagging still, pajamas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, draw showing, stain on the draw. Man. If our idea is what we offering, let's sell our idea.
Come on, man.
It's like, okay, if we got a belief in what we're doing, let's sell the belief in what we're doing.
Make it look make it look good.
Exactly, man. If we truly trying to raise young men, why we not looking like young men out there? You know what I'm saying? Like law-abiding citizens, or like we are the coming.
Like we take ourselves serious. Like we take ourselves serious.
Boy, you said, boy, look here, boy. Boy, look here.
Because that's real though. A lot of times people not gonna take you serious.
That was a shot fired just now.
A lot of times people not gonna take you serious if you don't take yourself serious, man.
But that's the problem.
And we think, I don't know what it is, man. Like that immaturity, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. It's not a hit, but it's just like I feel like that's what it really boils down to. Kind of, it's like immaturity and what you said with role models. Who are our role models? Who we looking up to?
And the thing about it, man. When we conducting business, if we know who are not the business minded type of individuals, they don't need to be around during that point in time.
Come on, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
We all got them in our family.
Exactly, man. Look, like, don't be on the phone talk about, you know what I'm saying, hey, Pookie, pull up. We right here in front of Walmart.
That's real though, man.
Because when Pookie pull up,
come on, man.
And a lot of times
pulling up.
And he pulling up, and it might not just be him.
Come on, man.
And the kids out there in the front.
Yeah, it's not gonna look good.
It's not. It's not. Good, man. And maybe that's why we go to the corner. Because a lot of times
that's what's expected.
Exactly. And we ain't taking it serious really.
Right.
Because to be real with you, we'll mess around. Now this be about the only thing good that be happening when we do what we doing on the corner a lot of time with, like, sometimes you might have it, man, where, all right, man, look, I'm gonna take, I'm gonna be up here and I'm gonna watch this here for about a couple hours or whatever, an hour, and then hey, switch out with me, you come up. But when the switching out going on, we might be right there behind the liquor store burning one.
Right.
And again, it's like everybody see what's going on though, man. And we think we being slick.
We think nobody seeing what's going on,
and like ain't nobody smelling nothing either. Hey, it's so bad. The kids know what the smell is.
Come on, man.
Man, if the kids ask who burning one, something wrong.
This is just little small principles, man. I feel like we can implement that could take us to the next level. Simple, small, bite-sized principles.
Yeah. My thing is this here, man. Again, when we in a sense, it's funny, but it's sad. Like that particular window of time, if we can't do right in that window of time, then really it's worth questioning, can we ever do right?
100%, bro. 100%, man.
I'm talking about a window of time where we can really come together and say, look, man, we ain't smoking no weed. This is about the children. No, we ain't coming out here with no foolishness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, again, the appearance that we're giving is about this organization. And it's all about the organization and getting behind this positivity and this positive message that we pushing out there. And to be honest with you, if you feel like you can't handle a couple hours, brother, just don't come out.
Don't come out, man. Come on, man.
Sister, just don't even come out.
Come on, man. It's better than a few that have a crowd and nothing really getting done.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
And two, like, things like handling the money. Have a money box. Have some change.
First of all, who counting the money? We might need to do that. Right. Because it's like, man, again, too many hands in the pot ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
Some going
exactly.
act up. Ain't nothing going to go right.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Because it's like, first of all, and especially like you should go in with a goal.
That's another thing.
Go in with a goal of what it is you would like to, you know what I'm saying, what you would like to accomplish for the day.
Yeah, man, that's real.
And if you go over that goal, then no, we not about to start another fund for something else. We said we was coming for this.
Right.
So let's handle this. And let's just say we go over the goal, then guess what? Maybe this is going to be a great trip for a change. But now we sitting up there, and a lot of times, it's like the moment we figure out we got this, then it's already spent. Mm-hmm. Okay, so hey, we got what? We got $5,000. Hey, you know what? Hey, we get, like, bro, that's way more than the trip. Like, now we can.
But we ain't even got a plan for the money. We don't even have a plan for the money, man. We just want the money.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying? have receipts too. If I bought supplies, if somebody bought supplies, have the receipts to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it on back.
Come on.
Yeah, let's bring everybody accountability. Everybody just bring it. That's
accountability. That's another one, bro. Plan for the money. Accountability. What you say? Look at who has the most success in this area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Demographics, all of that. We got, you know what I'm saying?
This is simple terms. These are simple terms. Man. You know what I'm saying? Something Google could help us out
But you know what, man? The moment you start talking about that money, people start acting funny. Man, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. You only gonna have 2 people counting the money.
Oh, yeah.
And who counting it? Hey, eyes get big. Who? For real, hey, we act up, bro. Like we act up about that stuff.
Yeah, man.
So hold on, wait a minute. So suppose we come up over the goal. I mean, are we going to announce what the grand total is? Because we should know, right? Maybe that's not a good idea to announce the grand total, but we can announce so that everybody's still on the same. Hey, we did meet our goal for the year. That's it. That's all we need to know. That's what we came for.
Everybody else that's not on the financial committee is on a need to know basis.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's hold up. That right there, boy. Look at people. Hey, they faces ball up. Then they ball up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's it. Hey, now all of a sudden,
funny.
All of a sudden, you didn't grind and gears. Nah, boy, look here. You know what?
But you know, those are people that didn't even come out there for the right purpose anyway. They just came out there to be nosy. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. They just came out here just to have something to talk about.
You're right. You know exactly. And want to see if it's going to fail. They want to see what it's going to do. That's crazy, bro. And we talking about, man, coaching vultures, man. Sometimes it comes from within. It's the cancel
too, though, man.
It's the cancel.
You know what I mean? Let me see, man. The business tip is, I think, going into the new year, I think that is 2024, man. This is proper to be able to touch on this topic, man, because it's like we coming into the summertime. We got different holidays coming up, St. Patrick's Day. We got MLK. We got 4th of July. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, man, I think, too, setting out the year, planning out the year, too, so you know what's coming up, what holidays are coming up. You know, what do we need for supplies? How many supplies do we need? What type of supplies do we need? Based on the campaign we about to go on. And like just little things like that you can have that go into the plan and the blueprint before you start doing things. Because a lot of times too, I think with us, we just tell people to do stuff. We just start doing stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just giving out assignments to anybody. And you're right.
And then we have stuff we don't even need. We have too much of something, not enough
treasuries.
Of something.
Yeah, just double everything, and it's just like.
I think that would really change the trajectory of Buy Black and just change like the whole what do they call that, bro? When you have like a taint on your name.
The stigma.
Mm-hmm. It would change the stigma of stuff like that, because you gotta admit, like, these stigmas don't come from nowhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So it's I think that's real big, man.
And another thing before we end it, like we need to start. We need to research the things that we are offering to, because, like, for example, I don't mean to compare, but like, it's no different than a person that loves to wear wigs trying to sell wigs. That might not be the thing for you to be.
Oh, right, yeah. right.
And a weed head trying to sell weed.
Right.
That might not be, that's not
real.
So it's like, we got to find out what it is. We got to do our research and find out, okay, what are we safe? And trying to, like,
that's real.
Exactly.
You gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect yourself sometime from yourself.
Yeah, that facts.
You know what I mean?
It's like, man, like, for example, like you notice that if you offering a car wash, you know, now all of the people that's coming out got dirty vehicles, but they want a discounted price.
I was about to say, we gotta hit on the discounts, man. We gotta hit on that, man.
You got that, and then, like, here it is. We notice we getting a stronger rush of people when we selling barbecue, but now all of a sudden, why we in a hole selling barbecue when we should be, you know what I'm saying, ahead, and now everybody got 2 plates, 3 plates, and they taking them home. That ain't business.
But it's real, bro.
I'm sorry.
You know that's real though, bro.
And get an attitude if you tell them you can't take another thing. But you got 3 bags. You got 3 boxes already.
We'll do it too, man.
And ain't even brought nothing ain't offered nothing. Haven't brought nothing to help.
No, it ain't no even trade. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no even trade.
They showed up, man, with a bill. That's it.
Come on, man.
And the stomach that was growling.
Bro, the discounts, man, and then the taking. It's like, bro, come on, man. It's like you can't get ahead at that point.
You can't win.
You can't win with that, man.
You know that song, You Can't Win, Child. That's it.
But we good for that though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, hey man, come on, man. How do you come at the discount deal? How do you come at the discount boy? Like how do they usually do it?
Again, what I told you, bro. You got to be bold on certain thing.
No, I'm saying like when you approach, like it's like people ask you like, yo,
you got already have that written out so that you don't even have to say something. They come at, hey, what's up with the hook?
The hookup. That's what it is.
The hookup, man. Can you hook me up? Again, it's already written down right up there. Hey, then you know they gonna come back. Come on, bro. I'm family.
Come on, man.
We got something for that too, right beneath that.
Are we good for this? Hey, you know I'm on. Can we just get the 2 right here and I'll get you back next time I see you or next time?
And that next time turn into the next time the same thing.
Man. It's like yo.
And this is when profiling comes into our own. Because see, we masters of profiling one another too.
Right.
Now you know good and well. I hate to say this. When they walk up to the barbecue. And a lot of time they got on flip-flops, no socks, none of that. Hey, matter of fact, it's like, man, they got on some hoop shorts, man. Hey, shirt slightly tucked in, hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
It's wrinkled.
Hey, they just woke up like this and arrived.
Ain't brushed their hair, nothing.
At all. And then mess around, bro. Mess around and have about 3 children.
You know what's going on, bro.
You already know.
Right.
And you already know. And don't even get in line. Instead, they on the side of the line trying to talk to somebody about. Trying to negotiate. Boy, look here. Boy, back in the 90s, boy, there might have been some curlers in there. The curlers still in.
Oh, that's hilarious.
For real, hey.
That's real.
But one thing about it, boy, they say when it's the will, there's a way. Because guess what?
Oh, man.
I've seen them situation, and it's rare that they leave empty-handed.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's funny, bro.
Hey, they come in the miracle that Jesus, the loaves, and bro, they make stuff happen.
Masters of negotiation. You know what I'm saying? Masters of negotiation. Like, man, bro.
Hey, talk about strong company.
Oh, bro. Strong for real. You know them salesmen that. Yo.
Hey, and I tell you, they ain't leaving.
Taking no for answer,
and
man.
they ain't leaving until they come on.
Right, that's real.
And tell you, hey, even if you find sympathy and you know, all right, look, this is what I can bless you with. Then they look down. You won't see my 3.
Right. I was like,
you'd be like, ma'am, that was for the kids.
I feel like it's at least a good list. You know what I'm saying? A good list of things we can hit on. It's a start, man. It's a start.
Because y'all know good and well we ain't touched on all of it.
We ain't, bro. We ain't even scratched the surface
at all,
bro.
At all.
Oh man, bro. It's moving I think it's moving in a proper direction, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? We got to recognize.
We got to be bold in theory. Like, for real.
For real,
You got to be able to say no and stand by your... You know what we need, man? We need some of them old sisters that used to be in church. The ones that you be chewing gum and you know, first of all, you ain't supposed to be even chewing in church. And it's like, bro, they ears be sharp, too. They hit at first...
That's it.
They own it. They looking down the aisle. Mm-hmm. Hey, all of a sudden, hey, you caught them the first time. Hey, and they looking too.
Scoping, man.
Hey, they looking. Real. Boy, pastor, he preaching and they looking.
Oh, man. That's
and still give amen.
Right. Security on point, man.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden, boy, you mess around and got comfortable again in church. And you hey. Pull out a napkin.
They got the other person to tap.
Hey. We need that.
We need that,
like,
bro.
For real.
To set the tone.
That's
gotta
it,
be a tone set. Because then you weed out you weed out your clientele. You know what I'm saying?
And after a while,
every business got a clientele.
You're right. Because guess what? for the negotiators that come out, you got to be able to counter that with somebody that's strong and they know.
Yeah.
And eventually, those negotiators, they ain't coming around no more.
Right.
But they got Sister Susan out there today, man. I ain't messing with it. I ain't dealing with it.
That's what you need, bro. You got to set the tone, because if not, it's gonna get unruly.
Exactly. You know
what I'm saying?
It's gonna
get unruly, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just like you want to pull up to a business and spend your money at a place where you feel like your money is going to a good cause and you feel comfortable spending your money. You gotta treat your business the same way. You gotta have the same vision for your business. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, the same places that you don't want to go and spend your money, your business is gonna turn into that.
Exactly. But you said it best earlier, man. You gotta take it serious.
Gotta take it serious, man. Take yourself serious. Take your business serious.
One thing about it that I can honestly say, bro, you already know the food ain't bad because they keep coming around for the food.
Right.
But you just can't get it in the hands of the people that you needed to get into, because you know, that's when I can turn a profit. Now you coming around, bro. You like, now you delivering. You don't even have a smile on your face no more.
Yeah, man.
Now all of a sudden they done took over your the whole atmosphere that been contaminated. They coming in with a DJ and all that.
Yeah, it's gonna turn to something different.
Man, you be like, bro, this wasn't never set up for that.
Bro.
And you ain't no service with a smile. You just
bro.
and they just snatching off the plate.
But it can't turn into that though.
Yeah,
we don't pull it up to those spots. You know what I mean? And
and eventually, crazy, all of a sudden, man, and more than it then went.
I was about to say, it's done went under, man. You don't even sit around no more.
Exactly. You be like, bro, whatever happened to Jeffrey? Remember, Jeffrey became Chef Free.
Come on, man.
That boy, after that, boy, it was it.
Come on, man.
And guess what? The vulture's going to find something else now.
That's it.
Yeah.
They're going to find somewhere else. One. Yeah, man. Yeah. You got to set the tone, man. Bro.
It's been a real.
I was about to say, I feel like we done did a number on that one, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? For real, we did a number on it, bro.
Just like them freeloaders, we did a number.
You're a fool.
Yeah, what's up?
Bro. If you like something that we said on the podcast, something resonated with you, man, feel free to share, like, comment, tell a friend, tell a family member, man. And every Thursday we post new episodes. Come back and see us, man. So we'll see you guys next Thursday. This is the Real Talk Podcast, man.
Peace. Real Talk.
We appreciate you giving us a listen. If you like this episode and would like to engage with us or support, reach out through our social media platforms, linked in the description. And tune in every Thursday to check out new episodes. See you next week.